Hi Scorpio. This is going to be a reading intended for March 2022, but keep in mind these readings are timeless, so whenever it comes across to you, it's probably the best time for you. It's Pisces season right now. Where I'm at recording at this time is Pisces season, and you are water as well, but it is more mutable versus you being more of a fixed, energy. So keep that in mind, how that affects you and everybody else, the emotions and the intuition and everything being heightened. Also, please use spiritual discernment when it comes to watching these readings. I mean, we're more than just our sun sign. You can use your birth chart to look at the other signs, or just go by, what resonates with you the best when it comes to energy. So, without further ado, we're just going to jump right into it. Let me get that Scorpio energy and what's happening in the present. The world in reverse. Why? Normally the world is, a cycle. When I see the world in reverse, I often think of a cycle that's unfinished. Or, yeah, it's usually like unfinished or having to go through another cycle again. Like repetition, like karmic repetition. That's normally what I get. I'll use another deck to clarify after I get the initial spread. What is the challenge for Scorpio? Why is the world in reverse? The lovers. Oh my god. I got this for Aquarius as well. I shuffled this deck like crazy before I started. But unlike for Aquarius, the lovers for you is in reverse. Y'all could be dealing with each other in terms of sign energy. But more so that is about a choice in love. Having to make a choice. The cycle repeats itself. What? What's hiding from Scorpio that they need to see at this time? Okay, we got the Six of Swords. Normally that is coming out of a storm into calmer waters, into a shore, going to a new place. It's supposed to be calming, but it seems like you can't get to that place yet because of whatever love dynamic that this is. Mind you, this could be romantic. Often people think the Lover's card is romantic. If it's romantic for you, then please put it there. Put it where it needs to be for your life. For some of you, it might not be that. It just might be someone that you love very dearly as well. But it seems like you're going through the same cycle again. And when I see the Six of Swords in reverse, it's like refusing to close out a situation, refusing to get closure. What is the strength that Scorpio needs to use at this time? Okay. Four of Cups. Four of Cups is about seeing there's an offer that you're kind of refusing. An offer, for some of you, wow. So for some of you, see, some of y'all gonna be mad, but if this ain't your story, this is not your story, okay? For some of you, someone's trying to apologize to you or try to do something good for you, even though they put you through some bullshit possibly in the past. And you don't want to see it, you don't want to deal with it. But I'm getting, for some of you, this might be blocking their blessing to make things right. I see King of Swords energy here. It's like, nope, I don't want it. Nope. Let me see. What is the spiritual guidance or advice? Whoops, that hit me right in the chest. Page of Pentacles, upright. Page of Pentacles is about a message, a stable message. Could be a message about some money as well. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups here. I really strongly feel like some of you guys are actually dealing with Aquarius. This is interesting. Let me clarify, because this is an interesting dynamic I'm seeing, and I'm having a hard work pinpointing it. It's like I don't want to tell you to talk to this person if they're toxic, but that World card in reverse is making me feel like this cycle, I don't know. It could be that the cycle's over. Let me clarify it so I can get the idea of it all, okay? I don't know if I said this earlier, but I'm so sorry if you hear barking. I am in a different environment where I previously was, and there's nothing I could do about the dog, so hopefully it is not too distracting. I did plug in a mic, so I'm hoping that it's not picking it up. Alright, let's see. Let's clarify the World card and why it's in reverse, the present energy. Okay, we got a decision. Should I cut somebody off? Got a Queen of Wands, a very fiery female sign. It could be a very fiery person. who's a little childish in how they view love in general. Some of you guys they kind of remind you something about their childlikeness that you like, but you don't like. You like aspects of it, but it's proven to be very painful and immature. And it's like you have to deal with this cycle with them, but you don't want to quite let them go yet. You're trying to still decide because there's a heavy tie there. Let's see. Let's clarify the challenge within the lovers. Now, if the Six of Cups comes out eventually, then I'll know the deal with this energy as well. Five of Swords is tit for tat energy that could be happening. Also, the Five of Swords could be about, mind games. I feel like there's a little bit of emotional manipulation and gaslighting here on this other person's part. Let me get one more. And we also have the Justice card, things balancing out. And then we have the World card upright. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to get justice for a lot of the emotional manipulation that has happened, to you. Let me write that down. Sorry. The Five of Swords, the Justice card, and the World card. It's going to come to a close very clearly. There's just an issue with everything just coming to completion because something needs to be justified. Somebody said something real effed up. And it's like, I kind of want to cut this person off, but at the same time, there's a lot of things, there's a lot of history, there's a lot of baggage, a lot has happened between me and this person. We love each other, and this person, I do think they love me, I do think I love this person, but at the end of the day, they did, and I feel like something was said, and I feel like something was said, like, for some of you, whoever this person is, they was talking shit, for sure, about someone else to you, and you probably found out. Or they might have said something to you, and you were like, that's how you feel this whole time? Like, it's giving that. And it's like, things need to be rectified and clarified so before there can be complete closure on this situation, let alone whether you guys want to continue a relationship again. I feel like that's why I didn't see it, because there's no way to really know that until, all the truth comes out, because I feel like there's not a lot of honesty here. And then when this quote-unquote honesty did come out, it was so ugly and it came off so hateful or so painful or so jealous or anything like that. Let me get what's hiding from Scorpio that they need to see with the Six of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords, anxious, repetition, sleepless nights. I feel like you're not going to really be able to let go of the energy until you let this person speak their truth. Let them explain. I know a lot of you guys want to be like, I don't need to hear anything that they got to say. They said what they said then, and I don't want to hear nothing else. But the thing is, they were impulsive anyway. They have impulsivity, investing, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. We got a match, so you guys invested a lot in each other. That's why you can't just walk away, because there's a lot of investing. There's something tying you guys. Could be marriage, perhaps a business, because this is a power couple here, the King, Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but now it's upright. So it's like some of you guys, ooh, wow, some of you guys are literally probably going through a divorce. Wow. Divorce or splitting of ways of the business, whatever this is. It's like we can't, like, it's like everything went to shit, but we still share a house. Everything went to shit, but both of our names are on the, lease or on the deed or on the business or on whatever the case is as well. And I feel like one of you or this other person is kind of stalling all this stuff because they're so upset and angry and emotional about what was said, and you don't even want to, you feel like you can't even trust them to even get any of this shit done, but everything else needs to come out. It might as well. It's being stalled. Somebody is stalling a completion here. What is the strength? A brand new opportunity. There's a brand new opportunity in this as well. I don't know if they're going to give you an opportunity. I don't know if they're going to give you some money. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know what this is exactly, but I do know with the Four of Cups and it being an offer you don't really want to take. I feel like I understand because it's probably coming off like it's love with this cup, but if anything, see it in a different perspective. See, this is more so a different plant that you could water. For some of you, I'm not even going to hold you because this reminds me of like a seed in a womb. I feel like some of you guys might have broken up and then found out you were pregnant and was like, oh my God, I do not want this. Look, and then we got the Ace of Cups. Some of you might keep it anyway. The Star. This is something I wished for. And when it came to love, wow. Something birthed out of this situation. And y'all don't want it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's I don't think it's a baby. For all of you, obviously, you know, this is a very general reading. I don't think it's a baby per se. I think it's deeper than that, whether it was a baby or not. Either way, there is an offer here. It's like somebody finally got what they wished for, but this ugliness came out and it's like, dude, I don't even know if I want it. Is it genuine? You know what I mean? I don't blame you. But it's a brand new thing for you to invest in. So I don't, it's hard for me. I can't really give you advice. Let me get the spiritual advice. The Page of Pentacles says take the opportunity because the page is the one that picks up the Ace of Pentacles. So that's what I'm getting in my cards. But please use your own spiritual discernment. Now we got an Ace of Swords. That's some strong energy right there. You know, that's realizing something new. Like I realized I got a download. You know, Two of Pentacles, I can balance this, I can juggle this. Like, I have to balance not just my ego and my earthly self, but also my spiritual self and what I want. So keep that in mind, you know, balance that out. And then I also have the Four of Pentacles, which is pulling back and saving money. So whatever this is, you might need to be saving money as well as holding on to your own security. I feel like this is being independent as well and not sharing it. But I do have an offer of love here with the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's hard because I'm hoping I'm pinpointing the energy. I feel like it's very, very layered for a lot of you, and there's a lot more here that I haven't probably pulled as well. A lot of dramatics. A lot of you probably are like, I kind of want to go back, but should I? I feel like you'll be letting yourself down or other people who love you down if you go back into this situation. A lot of you want to go back. A lot of you don't want to go back at all. Screw that, F that. Just my hands with it, let it go. But at the same time, there's something new that had came from this for sure, I can say. Now, I'm not going to say go back to this person, go back to this job, go back to this family member, whoever this is. But I will say this new opportunity, it is looking like you should take it. But let's see with the tea leaf. Because, you know, how the energy comes out in cards is usually always right. Depends on how somebody's interpreting it. I feel like I'm interpreting something a little bit more particular than a yes or no answer. There needs to be balance here. We got Stork, news of a birth or new business opportunity. I'm telling you. And then we have Horseshoe, good luck. And then Peacock, beware of crepe pride. I feel like that especially has a lot to do with, you know what I'm saying, being very prideful and working with this person because of X, Y, and Z. Some of you guys, if you feel like they play mind games and everything else, it's just like, I get it. But I feel like this is a very lucky opportunity. Fan, romance, celebration, or party. Ear, good news. Yeah, it's you know what it feels like? It feels like getting like the perfect message and getting your wish granted, and it's by like the wrong messenger. You know? Like somebody giving you hell all of a sudden wants to give you a blessing. What the hell? Dog, protection from a powerful friend. Cup, you should accept valid criticism. And tea leaf, older woman, dealing a relationship with an older woman. You could be the older woman. This other person could be the older woman. This could be about your mother, grandmother, or anything like that. Or they could be an older woman in your life that's kind of trying to give you advice on this subject matter. Also, what I wanted to say, there's someone here, I think, that I'm talking about in this reading that you might feel is just always against you. There's a little bit of jealous admiring going on here. Like they admire you so much they're a little jealous of it. And they're aware of their own strengths. Whoever this is, they don't seem that jealous though. Not in like a toxic way. It's just that they are aware that you have something that they want. And when you are not attached to them, they are really negative. They feel a little negative about it. Like they should be with me. And I feel like they kind of try to get in your head about it and play little mind games and be emotionally manipulative in order to get you to, you know what I mean, see them in a certain way, and for you to hear them out on how they see you, because there is a match here with this King and Queen of Pentacles. So it's a very divine match. So definitely use discernment when it comes to this. I feel like whatever opportunity is born out of this, though, you should just go for it. It's going to benefit you either way. Let me get more on that opportunity. Like what? Lighthearted, carefree time. That's crazy because we got Cup. You should accept valid criticism. And then Jug. Lighthearted, carefree time. This person might a little be... I remember I was getting they're passionate, they're more explosive, they might come off a little immature, they're trying to teach you to let go a little bit, but they also like being around you because you're more secure. Ant, work, achievement, success. I feel like they see you as that kind of worker ant, you know? I'm gonna pull a card from the Sacred Rebels Oracle, okay? And read a little bit out of the book. Maybe that'll further help you along. Alright, the first card I got was 22. She feels, she knows. You know what you feel. But look, that peacock feather. I feel like this is how they see you too. Whoever this is. I'm trying to get it where I can't see. 22 equates to a 4, which is foundations and structure. 28 equals to a 10. Collaborative dreaming. This is the one that I am going to be reading, because this is definitely you, about you collaborating with this other person. Collaborative dreaming. So yeah, I can't get it because the blinds, and this is the only space I can do it at this time. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here though, and then I got 12. I'm gonna read the bottom of the deck. Every journey starts with a single step. So for now though, I want to read out of the book for the collaborative dreaming. I feel like a cycle ended when it came to this person and you're going into a new cycle. That's what I'm seeing. But you don't want to give up the old cycle. Like this other person probably felt like maybe you were a bully, maybe y'all bumped heads, maybe you used to compete, and now this person wants a brand new thing, but you're not quite letting go of the old cycle that happened, and you need to let it go in order for it to end. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is some of y'all Aquariuses, put the energy where it is. This could be the other person, but I'm just letting you know what I'm seeing. Alright? Collaborative dreaming. Your heart is big enough to dream not only for yourself, but for a new humanity. Imagine a world that is healed with respect, understanding, and with community that fosters life. Even your dreams that relate to you alone will contribute positively to the greater good, because that is the nature of your heart. Your heart naturally and intellectually cooperates in the grand scheme of loving creatively, working to heal the hearts of the world. The heart creates win-win situations that benefit the individual and the collective. You are being asked to honor your growing desire to co-create with conscious, like-minded people. Your collaborative dreaming is a heart-inspired win-win, bringing mutual enchantment to yourself and others. The heart wants to love and to be loved. Working with others creatively is a way to allow the heart to grow. It is a chance for you to learn how to honor yourself and others, and to find ways to live and let live, simply by growing and strengthening your active trust in your heart's guidance. You are asked to bear the rough patches that can happen when you work creatively with others. Ideas might clash, and there can be friction, particularly if you have different ways of working. Sometimes big dreams need more fire to ignite them into reality. That's what I'm getting here. It's like this tit for tat entity that it's like a strength to it all. I don't know, like fuel to it. Crap. I got it. I had to jump in and interrupt the book, and I lost my track. But it was important I say that. Sometimes big dreams need more fire to ignite them into reality. More fire might require more friction along the creative path. It is not meant to be a permanent condition. Just an aspect of the creative process from which you can learn something useful if you wish. Your guidance is to embrace any experiences of friction or tension within yourself or as you work with another with compassion, detachment, and tolerance. Creative endeavors, particularly involving groups, can bring up unresolved issues about being valued, heard, or capable. They can also trigger disputes about taking responsibility or inflame insecurities about being cast into unfamiliar roles of leadership or of having to follow. This might happen for you, for others, or for all involved. The stronger the creative energy that flows, the more likely that triggering will take place. It is the nature of creative energy to move in all directions. It doesn't just want to grow one project. Everything that comes into contact with it will grow. That means that the art and the artist are in the process of creation. This can be smooth, but it is more likely to be rough sailing, at least at times. This is not a sign that something isn't working. Far from it, actually. It is more usually a sign that growth is happening and you are feeling the growing pains. Stay in your integrity. Honor what you feel. And remember why you chose to open up to group endeavors in the first place, especially if the group involvement becomes complex or challenging. Call on unconditional love each day and evening. It only takes a moment to do. I call on unconditional love. Please help and guide me in this project. You can say that. You are going through this experience or will be in the near future because you are part of a new creative learning program for humanity. This learning program is taking place at a spiritual level, and it requires highly individualistic and creative people to learn to work with each other without compromising who they are in order to reach a common creative goal. It's wonderful, important, and challenging creative and spiritual work. You need a strong sense of self to be able to engage in the process and not lose your voice during the journey. You need a strong enough sense of self to be flexible and know when to bend rather than break. You have the intuit to what is going to be a good heart-inspired sacrifice for the greater good and when you will need to stay true to your own force for the greater good. Only the heart can guide you on these matters, and others may not always agree with your instincts and vice versa. That is part of the challenge of staying present so that the friction created can be challenged into creative energy rather than lost in emotional turmoil. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to read. I feel like that wraps up the message quite nicely. I hope this helped you. Till next time, bye.